In this video, I wanted to look in a bit more detail at one of our latest titles, Achieving Sustainable Cultivation of Cocoa, which is edited by Professor Pathmanathan Umaharan, who's Director of the Cocoa Research Centre, Professor of Genetics at the University of the West Indies, Trinidad and Tobago. Part 1 covers genetic resources and breeding. Part 2 discusses ways of optimising cultivation, whilst Part 3 summarises the latest research on understanding and combating the major diseases affecting cocoa. Part 4 covers safety and quality issues such as pesticide residues and mycotoxins, while Part 5 looks at sustainability issues. Well, to give you a flavour of the book, I wanted to pick out a couple of chapters. The first chapter is Chapter 5 on developments in breeding by Dario Hanert of the Universidad Estadual de Santa Cruz, Brazil, and Albertus Esques, formerly of Syrard in France. The chapter reviews cacao breeding programs in places as diverse as Trinidad, Brazil, Ecuador, Costa Rica, Ghana, Ivory Coast, Nigeria, and Cameroon. The chapter discusses heterosis in cacao, the role of mass and clone selection, hybrid selection, and population breeding. The second chapter I want to look at is Chapter 8 on good agricultural practices in cocoa cultivation by an impressive author team from the IITA, the World Vegetable Centre, Wageningen University, and the Cocoa Research Institute of Ghana. The chapter summarises good practice at both the pre- and post-planting stages, with a particular focus on rehabilitation. Topics discussed include shade cover, formation and structural pruning, intercropping, mulching, and replanting. Well, I'll conclude, if I may, by quoting Martin Gilmore, Cocoa Sustainability R&D Director at Mars Global Chocolate. And he said about this book, dealing with the basics of cacao physiology and genetic resources through to cacao breeding, cultivation and sustainability issues, this book has many highly relevant chapters authored by experts in their field. This should be of great interest to researchers, development agencies, governments, industry specialists and NGOs, in short, anyone who's trying to improve the sustainability of this important crop. Well, we hope this is a book you'll want to taste for yourself and add to your collection.